Hello, and welcome to the loser bracket quarterfinals. Space Penguins versus Xpro. As we load up the map one, just give me 1 second, and I'll be back to begin the casting. You're gonna have to watch this opening break from the POV of Gund, with a little bit of silence. Hello, welcome to the stream. Expro's out to a nice early lead, but this race is gonna be big as in actually the full 60, it could be held as a full 60 money hill. Cosine is here in the back. Setup, Unbeatable is off to a big start. Oh, and a massive kill by Gun takes out Cosine in the back. Cosine started 0 and 6. Here we've got Ray and then second sub. A role change is coming for this side. Ray, their long standing main AR, his pickup sub. How will he be able to play with it? Pucci on point, gets the kill, but Cosine gets him off. Cosine finally gets off the ball. Can he get Gun? No, he can't. Gun is on a 5 spree. Out to 8 and 3. All of this time is now coming the way of Space Penguins. And Cosine is just absolutely struggling. You'd like to think that if him and Ray can pick up their games a little bit, Xpro really do have a chance. They've had some good performances throughout this tournament. Here they are set up on next. Number 4, Cosine is here. All 3 players in Space Penguins are focusing their whole time, but 3 players go down. And they do get those back spawns. Once again, Cosine is going to be huge. Here also, let's go with Ray, who's going to be watching over this mid. First kill comes through for Cosine. Second as well. Now Ray's going to be able to push through. Finally get into this time. Now from the side of street, Gun in there on the 6th street, he gets picked up. Logic is on the 6th street, Logic gets the 7th, then he should have his artillery. Gun gets his artillery as well. And the side of Space Penguins gets onto that point without giving up much time. Even though there was a long time where the control was in the hands of Oh, Smoochy almost gets a massive 3-piece, but Ali finally just manages to get him off. Ray and Cosine are both out to 3 and 10 stars, and that's just always going to be detrimental to your team. Ray gets picked off again. Kills. Unbeatable gets gunned, but Logic comes all the way around the back. Great little flank, and not only should they have this time, but they're gonna have time for next as well. Combined 9 and 24 on the side of Ray and Cosine. This lead is really just ballooning on every hill. They might take it out. Now deep in the back is Logic. Finds Unbeatable. The rest of his team is spawning out though, so maybe if some of these early kills can go down the way of Xpro, then they can, and they've gotten that, they forced that spawn out early. And now it comes down to Smoochie and Logic, but that first streak does come in from Gun. He doesn't find anything, but Logic gets 2. On another 5 streak, and that entire push breaks down. Every time we see Xpro with a chance to break in, one player or 2 players making some massive plays, leave them off that time. Given how much your Ray and Cosine have been outslayed by, these are the 2 players that have made their recent roles. You think this isn't the worst game out of Xpro. They've had a lot of positive takeout of it. They can just hold on to those rotations early when they get them. Even 1 or 2 hills out of the 7, 8 that have passed, they held on to their rotation and they would probably have the lead. But instead, Gun 20 and 7, Smoochie 17 and 10, and Logic 16 and 8 have got Space Bangers in a commanding position. Now can Logic stops his initial hit, he gets 1, but Ray trades him out. Gun gets 1 though, Gun gets 2nd, and the back spawns do come the way of Xpro, but can they get gunned off fast? They're electing not to go from elbow. They're hitting the front, and the support is now in. 2 players go down. Unbeatable gets 3 though, Unbeatable gets 3, and he's on a 6 streak. Now this time comes through. Maybe, just maybe, the number 8 has snuck all the way through Smoochie, and he's gonna be able to get Unbeatable off streaks as well. And that's just only real hope you had as Xpro was trying to get Unbeatable those streaks, but he could not do it. On the point now, Ryan's trying to make this break. You're gonna need it now because Xpro can Space Bangers already win this, but all the streaks are probably gonna come through. Gun gets 2, Fareed gets 1, and now the entire push has been halted. Unbeatable is not alive, he gets 2. Will he get Logic? Looks like he could, but Logic with some good shots there. And he slides in and he gets that. Logic gets 2, and now they can't win on this anymore. Oh, Unbeatable did get streaks, really? But he finds nothing. He finds 1 kill with them. He gets the player out of the bus. Cryptic, I believe. And now with that, last time we'll see Xpro get really close to the 100-point mark. Maybe they will not. They're gonna end up at 99. Another big kill by Unbeatable, who's having a fantastic game, 25 and 17. It's just Ray and Cosine at 17 and 45 becomes very hard for you to then, as a team, overcome the outstaying advantage. It has been a new role change. You like to think they would take them a couple of days to get used to it. In the more macro outfits, and maybe they're trying to get ready for the league itself. Oh, Unbeatable almost gets 2. He gets the first. Smoochie with a massive 2-piece. And that should be the game and the time. Map 1. Quite convincingly the Space Bang wins. For map 2, we're going to be hopping into a game of Express Search and Destroy. Xpro really need to win out here to try to get the momentum flowing back in their favor. Let's stick with the MVP for their first map, Gun, on this opening break, as the Spaceman was ended 2-2 split on their defense. On the other side, we can see a 4-man hit coming down to A with only number 8 Smoothie there to stop it. Will he be able to get a kill? Pushing aggressively through train. And he gets one. Does he get traded? No, he does not. Gun on the back. It's looking like he's probably going to find Unbeatable. Unbeatable gets out into the train though. Can he get away with his life? No. And oh yes, he can. A great kill by Unbeatable. And now 3 kills come the way of Xpro. And the 4th trade comes in, and that's 2 kills by Cosine, starting off that map right after the pretty horrific performance on Moscow Hardpoint. Players have been played well, they're keeping it together tight, playing together, and a nice clinical round, especially after the first blood from Smoochie. Now it's looking like we're gonna get a 4v4 here on the A side. Extremely aggressive play out from Xpro, and as Logic comes around this corner, he gets found. Gun though is up and should be spotted, and is in a massive kill out of Cosine. He's up to 3-0. Breathe gets that nade in though, which does some damage, and now Smoochie coming around. And just perfect timing for Smoochie there. Ali was pre-aiming that just as he turned his pre-aim off, looked away inside of top room is when Smoochie ran through. And another opening blood goes the way of Smoochie. The same opening death goes the way of Ray. And you're gonna wanna expect him to pick his game up a little bit here. We see a nice 2 AR 2 SMG setup where Ray has moved back to the main AR for this team. Smoochie's already about to come around the back, and Unbeatable just about misses him. I sure was sleepy, I just woke up. Give me a bit, I'll be back into it. Cosine with a big kill. Finally the first blood comes through for Xpro, but now look at Logic in such a good position. He's gonna bounce, but Ali gets a massive kill. He gets traded out though. And now the pinch is coming through from the back. Number 8, Farid gets a massive kill. Now number 4, Cosine gets one. Smoochie is right around the corner here. Coming up around the back, is he? Will Cosine be able to get out? And he cannot. A massive kill by Smoochie on a 4 streak. And a 2-1 lead goes to Space Penguins. And an interesting defense this time from the side of Xpro. There again, we're getting a formula. They're reading these plays out of Space Penguins really, really well. They're getting enough. They're sending all their players to the same side. Oh, massive by Smoochie. Cosine can't get that trade. Smoochie gets 2 more on a 6-3. Massive round. Despite the 4v4, the good read. Ray is just having Howler again off to a 0 and 4 start, negative 10-12 in the in the hard point, and he's just really struggling right now. One of the more reliable players on the side of Space Penguin of Xpro, but he's just not having the best map right now. And again, like round 1, we're gonna see a 4-on-1 hit on the A side. Smoochie is going to be 1 off streaks. Let's go to his POV. As if he can even get 1 kill here, that'll be huge. And he's poised right in the perfect spot, waiting for these 2 players to come through. Can he get 1? He gets 1! And he gets 2. Oh my, Smoochie freak. What a play. Gets both kills. Now it's all unbeatable. Gun trades him out. Now can Ray... He can pull out this round. That's the first step in making amends for what's happened up till now. They know where he is and they're swarming. All 3 players and Smoochie gets him easy. 9 and 1 smart start for Smoochie, 0 and 5 for Ray. Exotic, it's 1-0 to Space Penguins at 250 to 125. And now the hit is coming on the side of Space Penguins to A. Smoochie is right here, gets cleared out early this time. And now Logic gets 1, Logic gets 2. He gets the 3rd. And once again, it's just a tough situation because trades aren't coming through when you're seeing a couple of multi-kills coming the way of Space Penguin every time. You saw them get the first kill, but then this time it was Gun who got a nice 2-piece. Logic got a nice 2-piece from this top room right here. A big round of Logic and Gun there. Who haven't had the fastest S&D, but they haven't had to have the fastest S&D because the other 2 players are 15 and 5 combined. And Ray is a 0 and 6 right now. Will he be able to get a kill on this map, or will he end with a... And again, Gun gets 2 and that trade just doesn't come early enough. And now they know exactly where Ray is from that streak. Will he be able to do anything here? Farid gets that kill. Last up is Smoochie. And now it's a 1v1. Ray is weak. Oh, and he gets that trophy out. Now will he be able to get this kill? Heads up. And he cannot. Smoochie with the kill. Smoochie ended the map on an 8th streak. And Wartime finally had a good map, but the rest of his team just kind of couldn't get anything going. 5 first bloods went the way of Space Penguins. For more than that, it was just all of those multi-kills every single round. You saw a guy get a quick 2-piece, whether it was Gund or Logic or Smoochie. It kept happening, and when that keeps happening, no matter how good of a start you get off to, you put yourself in an instant disadvantage. Now we enter this checkmate control, which has been a very strong map for the side of Xpro. Can they try to flip the script and try to get back in this game? Nice chasing there from Gun, but Kosa managed to still get away. Now Gun is pushed up all the way into the spawn of Xpro. He finds some kills here. He gets Ali, Ray falls too. And that stack is in, but Unbeatable gets a big kill. Now Gun all the way around the back, and he get a couple more. He gets Ray, spots Ali, gets him too. Already after a quick 4 streak. And the early slaying is just going entirely the way of Base Penguin. Now unless Ray can go massive, we'll be able to see that A point come through, but Ray does go massive. He managed to get 2 off, Ali gets the 3rd. And a little bit of shaky shots there from Gund, and Beetle managed to get him off. And now with that 4 down, you can see one step coming through, but not if you get smoked like that, Ray. Gun with the big kill, and now the Space Penguin is onto the B point. They've got a 4 life lead, but with only 30 seconds left, if you can have a couple of good plays going the way of Xpro, you have a chance. But now they're on A, they're on B, they're 2 players. You need that quick 4 down. I feel like you almost have to end it on the time if you want a chance. First kill comes through. The clearance comes from the last point, and now they can get the last player. They do get the last player, Logic. And with that, the time is going to start winding down. They're pushed up so far. They now need to get one stop. If they can get 1 4 down, that should be the game. Ali gets a big kill there. He's on a 4 streak. Cosine gets 1. Logic is still alive, but now the trade should be able to come through. And Ali gets that trade. That's massive. And Ali stays alive. Ray gets a big 2-piece. And now here's the last player, goes to Gun. And Gun goes massive, but Ray gets him off. A massive round by Ali. Gun got that last kill. Nathan, the map count is 2-0 to Space Penguins. And Gun gets the opening kill for that round, so does Cryptic, and now control is going the way of Space Penguins. And now Ray, and he gets Moochie Flick off the bat. Unbeatable here is all the way into the other side spawns. And Cryptic managed to get him out of that. That's a big play there. Unbeatable could really cause some havoc if he'd been able to stay alive. And now on the other side, Gund is pushing up all the way into the spawn of Xpro. He gets Cosine, he spots Ray, and that time is beginning to dwindle once again. Oh, Gun just absolutely turns on Ray. And he's causing havoc in the spawns here. Gun, the rest of the team are pretty even, 6 and 8, 8 and 6, 6 and 8. But Gun is just going off 25 and 15. Another Gun, and finally gets taken out. He doesn't get those streaks. But now Cryptic is the one who's on a 5 streak. And now Ray 7 and 13 to start this map. Unbeatable 5 and 8. Cosine 6 and 12. It's really just been Ali trying to will his team. And it's not been up to now. Let's go with Freeze now on screen. If he can get one more kill, that would be big. Set himself up, or he doesn't have streaks equipped. So it's not really going to matter if he gets these last 2 kills. But really the way that Spaceman was up in the 1 Ray gets that trade, but Logic is there to pick it up. Pick him up. Ali is trying to gain control with Unbeatable, get into the spawn killing. They get 2 kills. Cosine gets the 3rd. Now Unbeatable is crossed all the way into the deep into spawn. Ali gets 2. Now they're forcing out those spawns. Cube and all the kills are going the way of Xpro. A big couple of kills, and now they've gotten nice life leads. You're seeing Space Penguins have to slowly fight their way out, but they get that 3 down now. And now it's going to be all down to Cosine, who gets picked off too by Smoochie. And at least what you see from Xpro is very heartening, is that they might be going, they're getting those kills when they need them to. They're getting those, being able to maintain some map control, but as I say that, we see everything go to Space Penguins. Ali gets 1 again though. Gun gets traded out. And now Cosine is pushed up all the way into the spawn. Unbeatable's really picked it up, get himself up to 11-11, but Ray and Cosine are once again struggling in the respawn. Ali 18-12 is having a fantastic game. That life lead is now down to 1. You've got all 3 players spawning. And if you get a 4 wipe here for the side of Space Penguins, you could have the map, but you don't get the 4 wipe. Instead, 3 players go down from each team. So 1v1 on hill. Gun gets the big kill, but at this point his the teammates of Xpro are there, and they can make play for this. Unbeatable gets a big entry. Ray gets 1 more. Ray gets 2 more before that trade, and now it's a 6-4 life lead. In lane we have Logic, who gets picked up by Ali, and that was a massive 2 kills by Ray. And now 6-3 is gonna be a heartbreak on the side of Space Penguins. Unbeatable gets another kill. Ray gets gone, and it's just Smoochie alive. Now I think in the first round Space Penguins managed to get 3 offensive sticks. In this round they managed to get 4 offensive sticks. They're up to 7, and Xpro's at 0. If it goes to a round 5, we're gonna have Space Penguins on defense. This is the big round. You've got 2 offenses for the side of Xpro. They have to win 1. Push this to a map 4. The first step to doing that is going to be Cosine and Ray picking it up, and that first 2-piece comes in to the plane. Ray can't get a 3rd. Smoochie gets 1 more. A big 2-piece in the back by Unbeatable though. And now as he's into the spawns, what can he do? Fareed gets a big kill. He gets it's posted up there outside communications. Only that B time does seem to be coming through. And now Logic will he be spotted? No, he will not. First take this would be, but all 3 kills go the way of Space Penguins. And now once again they're making that push up play into spawn. Unbeatable with a vital kill there to get a gun out of tube. Smoochie gets 2. He's off to a hot start to this round. Now number 3. Oh, big 3-piece for the side of Xpro. Can they get the 4th? Cryptic is trying to play his life, and he plays his life so well. Just lies down, another reinforcement come through. Smoochie gets 2, Gun gets 1, Cryptic gets 1, and just like that, this round looks like it's pretty much over. Smoochie has really picked up his game this round. It was apart from Gun, everyone on the side of Space Penguins before the end of this round was pretty much 50-50, and now all of a sudden you see Smoochie up 24 and 17, 25 and 17 on a 4 streak, and if he can get streaks, that could be the death for Xpro. Announced opening break was taking early stack on B point. And we will manage against Smoochie Freak. That's a big kill, but Ray had to get that. Ray had to get that kill. Instead, Cryptic clutches up. And now Ali gets picked off from the deep spawn. And what could have been a lot of good early control does not end up going the way of Xpro. Ray gets picked up on the cross. We're getting in there. And B-Devil gets picked off too, but Ali gets that trade, and Ali slowly but steadily building up this time as his reinforcements are coming through. Number 2 Gun all the way into the spawn, fights this time, and then finally gets off. Oh, but Ali with a massive kill once again. He's going to go down, but Ali did a lot of good work there. 29-20, having a massive map, but on the other end, Smoochie Freak gets 3. That really could be the end of the map with all this map control now coming through. I really think this game is going to just come down to those multi-kills that the side of Space Penguins is able to get on every single map. You get the momentum flowing, you get the tide going your way, and then they get a 3-piece like that, and the round is basically just over at that point. No, sorry, it's not the final. This is the losers quarter. Now number 7 is just trying to play his time. He gets Smoochie onto the time. But nice, another 3-piece goes the way of Space Penguins. And that should be the map. And Xpro being eliminated from the last ditch effort for Cosine. But what was once a 22 to 23 life lead is now 17 to 3. You've seen a 5 to 23 streak on the side of Space Penguins, and there's nothing you can do when that happens. Hello, no filthy.
Yo, bro. How was the other match?
It was a 3-0 to Space Penguins.
Damn. So who has the strongest draft team, bro?
Bro, I'll tell you. I'm not sure actually. I don't know how Baki works well enough.
Okay, like top 3 if you can't pick like the best team.
Bro, I'll look at the rosters and I'll tell you once we're done with this.
Yeah, sure. You can join me, by the way. Actually, wait. There's a whole cutscene. What the fuck? I just had to watch this cutscene for a watching. Yes, yes. Once.
And guys, we're gonna be moving straight into the next matchup. Just stay tuned. I'm gonna just end the stream so I can change the name and have it back